I'm going to lead you through a very short demo on how to build a little commenting and approval workflow in WebFOCUS using the WebFOCUS Designer portal. So currently we're in my asset management portal. So I got a bunch of charts on my first side. I can navigate through my elements. So I got my typical dashboard related content that I can work with. But actually in here, I've got an asset manager that needs to comment based on a fund and actually to approve that comment and the document in general. So let's move over to my fund workflow in here and let's start with the process. So first step is I have to look up my document. So actually I can be able to pick in my ISIN in here. So let's take my first fund in here and take a deeper look at that fund. Actually, in that case, we're generating a PDF-based fund document. So it's going to have a cover letter, some detailed pages. It's going to get a time-based overview, and it got a comment already in here, a placeholder for a comment, and the rest of my document. So actually looking at that fund, that one looks really good. So this fund is well performing. We need to continue. So I can add whatever I want in here and now submit that comment. How can I preview that comment in here? You know, see it's linked to an ISIN. There's my comment. There's the date. There's the user that generated that comment. And actually, that's all I need. So if I refresh my document, the document is always generated on the fly. So there's no cached or pre-built documents. There is my document, and moving down to the page, we're going to see, hey, there's my comment in the PDF. I can download the document. I can do whatever I want to with the document. But actually, that's it for my first step. Step 2 in my workflow in here is going to be to add an approval for the document. Currently, I'm the administrator for the system, so I can do whatever I want to. So let me submit that one. Look at my document. So I can check my document, see if I like it, like the comment. That one was already approved earlier by me. So I can keep the status, of course, but I can also remove the approval in here. So it's not approved anymore. So it's going to be sent back to another person to do an approval. But as I'm an administrator, I can do the approval for that document whenever I want to do the approval. So now it's approved. And actually, next step in here is creation of documents. So that little showcase was meant to be creation, when to do a batch creation of a bunch of documents. So in that case, I want to create all the approved documents. So they're going to submit it to the system. And in that case, it's going to batch create all those documents that are just approved or anybody else in my system approved, and only those documents, including the latest comment before approval. So in that situation, it's going to take a short while because it's creating a bunch of documents with some complexity. And it's going to put those documents onto my system for further processing. So let's continue and look at the document. Actually, we can wait for it, or we can continue working on my system. It's going to create those documents on the server, going to prepare or even send those documents. So it's not linked to batch creation only. So I'm going to see, hey, it created those documents. That's the ISIN we created. So I can open the pre-built document. So it's not generated on the fly anymore. So now that's the document pre-created, ready for distribution. So this can be sent out to our users. Of course, that approval information is not related to the document. So it's not stored in the PDF itself. It's also available within the system. So I can also have live reporting. So I'm going to have a dashboard in here. So you're going to look at my document again. So you're going to see in here, there's the information on my documents. You're going to see there's the last comment in here. We can look for other documents. So I see my comments in here. We can go back to the workflow, of course, go to the manager command again, select my first document, look at it again. So I'm going to see there's my document, there's my text, new comment. Let's change it quickly. Remove the little typo from here, submit my document again, and close it in here. Go to the comment history in here. We can go back to my initial document, and it's going to show the new comment in here. Actually, what it does in addition here, it just shows the last version of my comment, but you could also display all the history and the approval, because we're storing in that sample here in that little application, we're storing all the historical comments for those documents for further for further checking and being able to get a history and know what was stored in that comment at which time. Thank you.